Hello, and welcome to another Star Trek New Horizons tutorial. As you may have guessed from the opening, this time we're going to be talking about Borg Transwarp conduits and apertures, which is a major advantage that the Borg have from the mid-game over other empires. As always, these tutorials are brought to you in collaboration with Cornish Ratbeard. If you find this tutorial and you like it, please remember to give it a thumbs up and subscribe to both of our channels. Our Transwarp journey starts in the research lab. Borg Transwarp conduits and apertures have to be researched first. It is a megastructure, so you will find it under the engineering research. It is a higher tier research option, so it will not appear until the mid-game at the absolute earliest. You can speed this up a little bit by focusing on ship warp research and ship movement research. Eventually, you will have the option to research the conduits and apertures. Note that the research is specifically for the megastructure. The Borg ship movement research gets you there, but this research only affects you being able to build the megastructure. So step 1 was to research the conduit megastructure. Step 2 is to actually build them. As they are a megastructure, you will need a construction ship like the one I have selected here. In the shows, we see that transwarp conduits and apertures are generally built around stars, although in Star Trek New Horizons you can also build them around planets. They also do not change anything about the system like other megastructures can, for example the unicomplexes, which have a much stricter requirement, or a set of requirements as to how you build them. So first things first, select your construction ship, then press the megastructure build button right here. From here, select Transwarp Conduit, and then click on a system where you would like to build it, for example this one. As you'll see, there are several circles here, and simply left click in order to build one. For example, like that. Now it's been set for that order. Alternatively, you can select the construction ship and then right-click something. Then press Build Megastructure and build a transwarp conduit there instead. Since a conduit needs a starting point and an ending point, you will need to build a second one. Unlike most megastructures, you can build multiple transwarp conduits at the same time. The only thing you need to worry about is having multiple construction ships and being able to afford the 600 duranium plates and 100 influence that each one costs. Be warned that this can take a long time as these are megastructures, so they won't be ready for a while. The exact time depends on whether you have decreased the amount of time it takes to build megastructures via research, ascension perks, or other mechanics within Star Trek New Horizons. Once you have multiple conduits, your ships can now use them to travel. Your ships will do this automatically and can travel starting at any conduit and finishing at any aperture. You do not have to pair them or add them to the network in any way. If it would be faster to go through a transwarp conduit rather than flying through each system, the fleet will use it, even if it is in the opposite direction. Let me show you an example. I have a fleet at Unimatrix 1, here, that I want to use to attack the Dominion. So in order to get from here to over here, it would take a long time generally to fly through every single system. But I have a transwarp conduit here. So let's say I want to go and attack this system specifically. All I would need to do is send my fleets there, and you will see here that there is a blue line that links those two transwarp conduits. So my ship will treat this as a wormhole, just go there, and then fly normally there. I also have a a third conduit down here, but let's say that rather than going up here and attacking this system, I actually want to attack this single system that they have here. If I simply send my ships there, you will see that it's been rerouted to this other transwarp conduit. I also have a fleet here. Let's say that I want to use this fleet to attack that system, while the original fleet is going to attack that system. All I would need to do is again move it there, and you see that these two conduits are also connected. So all of the conduits within Borg space that you have built are connected. And with that, you're now ready to fly around the galaxy, assimilating everyone faster and better than before. If you like that tutorial, please remember to give it a thumbs up and subscribe to both of our channels for more great Star Trek New Horizons content and materials. Cornish's channel is linked in the description below. Thanks for watching, and see you next time!